one more time.
Time to stream.
I don't know if I heard you. What'd you say?
Nope.
I'm not gonna stop. Oh yeah. You should play Rock Simulator. That'd be really good for
Life
your stream.
Rock Simulator.
Have you played that game?
Nope. Waggle has been playing some
It's not real.
I don't know what the fuck it was, like some ball game.
Wow.
Yeah, there you go. You go look it up because I'm not gonna. Yeah, Ball X Pit.
Ball X Pit. He's not even playing it.
I have no idea what it is. I just saw the name. You like mentioning some random game name made me think of it.
Well, some guy under Ball X Pit is playing Sea of Thieves.
Someone forgot to change what game they're playing. Oh, it's Krendor. How many viewers does he have?
300.
He's like OG shit, man.
He's not even real.
Do you remember like him from back in the day?
Mm-hmm.
His like WoW videos. It was so funny.
Cheez Its and rice.
Cheez-Its and rice, yep.
Oh yeah, this guy. You know, he still streams. What is Summits on
The clay guy. Is that who you're watching?
Yeah.
Remember I used to watch a bunch of him? I'm doing pretty good. How about you, Amonos? Missed my earlier stream because I don't know. Well, I mean, I do know. I was at the dentist and it went longer than I thought, and basically it was probably like after 4 by the time I would have been able to stream, and then I probably would have only went till 6 anyway, but I got some things off stream which are pretty cool. I have some more white weapons to cube to try to get my pole arm. Very nice, very nice. I did get another Javazon charm, but it didn't have any other, like, special stats on it. So my power has increased yet again. I got this one. This one. So, I also got one for Amazon Trapper. Traps for Amazon. Honestly, I kinda got some, like, good stuff off stream, and I'm kinda sad that I got good shit off stream, but I like, barely ever get anything good on stream. And it was also the one time, normally I record when I'm offline, just so I can, like, I can make a video of it if I want to, or if people want to, like, see me get the drops or whatever. I usually record, but this time I was like, I'm not gonna get anything good anyway. So I didn't bother recording. Which is unfortunate. I got a few more armor bases that I saved. I'm at so many now that I kind of just am waiting. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I think me and Bombo were actually talking about that last night. Yeah. I saw a screenshot of the, like, manage shop button in PoE 1, so instant buyout trading should be in PoE 1. Yeah, it's looking... I'm obsessed. I'm not gonna lie, there's, like, a small part of me that just wants to, like, not do anything until PoE comes out. Like, do you ever get in that mode where, like, I'm still having fun on Diablo, but I've lost a lot of my motivation because I just want PoE? Being completely honest, that's another, like, partial reason why I didn't stream earlier. I just kinda... I did, like, 2 or 3 cow runs just to, like, keep my hands busy, but I was just, like, watching YouTube videos and stuff. Mostly on the side, and then, like, every now and then I'd, like, do a cow run or something. But I get that way whenever a new game's coming, not even just PoE. You know? Like, any new game that's coming, if I realize it's, like, a few days away or something like that, or, like, a week away, I get bored of every game I'm playing. And I'm just, like, ready to play that new game, because it just, like, feels like a waste of time, you know? To keep playing the previous one when I'm going to be quitting for a new one soon. It depends. I do a mix. Sometimes I start as trade, and then I switch to SSF to, like, keep the league interesting when I start feeling, like, a little bored. That's, like, kind of my pattern. But then sometimes I go back to trade because I get bored of SSF. 18-hour PoE days. You probably will sit me on more than I have been. Possibly. I still have other, like, obligations and stuff, so it's not going to be a ton more. But, knowing me, I'll stay up too late. Some of these days that I normally get off at 5, I'll push it further than 5 and shit like that. I line up quite well with Australia time-wise. Yeah, I think my nighttime stream is good, but I think my daytime stream isn't good for you guys, right? Or at least I've never seen you in my daytime stream, so I assume that time slot isn't good. Oh, you're working, gotcha. Good night. Sorry, I said goodnight to my friend on Discord was hopping off. I have it muted so you weren't able to hear him, but I decided to say goodnight to him real fast. If you're wondering why I randomly said goodnight. Working now too, but it's semi-close to the end of the day and your brain's fried. Gotcha. Ew, ew. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm actually trying to decide. I could record ahead for several of my shows that I do for my reaction YouTube channel. So that way I don't have to record them for PoE launch. And I can, so that way there'll be days where I'm on way earlier than I normally am. I haven't decided if I want to do that yet or not. If I do want to do it, I gotta do it soon. Like tomorrow night's normally a day off where I don't have to record, but I probably gotta make the decision by tomorrow night if I want to record or not, to try to get ahead. Because obviously there's only, like, 7 days left. Or like 8 days left, whatever. Gotta prep for that PoE. Yeah, sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. I do want to try to do a little bit longer stream times, if possible, but like I said, I am still pretty... There are some things that I just have to do in life, unfortunately. I don't have as much free time as I used to sit here and do my, like, 15-hour PoE days. But a lot of what I would normally do is, on a normal day, I end my stream around around 6 p.m. From my daytime stream. Because that's usually around the time that my dinner's done, and I just figure I'll just, like, hop off and relax for a bit and eat and stuff like that. Once PoE's out, I think what I'm probably gonna do, at least for the first few days or something like that, I will probably eat on stream, and then play all the way until, like, stream all the way until my nap, probably. So instead of getting off at 6, I'd be getting off at, like, between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. So I'd get a few extra hours in. Only problem is I'd have to eat on stream. You started a new career, you used to work 6 months a year, now it's 15 to 18 hours a day. Damn. That's wild. That's a lot of hours. Yeah, I currently work... I only work part-time for my dad. He has his own plumbing business, and I help type up contracts, pull permits, sometimes help him, like, load and unload his work van and everything when he gets home from work. And then there's also, like, a lot of things around the house that I help my dad with that's, like, technically not part of his business, but it's things that, like, he works so hard that he's too tired to do. So a lot of, like, the yard work and heavy lifting and things like that that need to be done, I help with. So just kind of, like... And, so essentially right now, I live at home for free with my parents still. But I help out with his business and everything, and that's kind of like the agreement we have. While I've been working on, like, YouTube content, and obviously now I'm trying to get more into streaming again. It's a work accommodation agreement, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'd love to... I've just... I don't know. I'm kind of, an anomaly in society, I suppose. I have a really hard time working, like, a normal job at, like, a 8 to 15 hour shift and things like that. Like, I don't know. I'm weird. Like, I can force myself to do it, but, and I did it for a while, and then when I lost the job that I had, I got fired from it because it was a local board game store. It's actually how I got, it wasn't, like, crazy pay anyway, but it's how I got most of the board games that are actually behind me right now, is from, like, the board game store. But yeah, when I worked there, I kind of enjoyed it, and then I lost that job, and then I went back to college. Stealing the merch? No. No, well, technically, they gave me store credit. It was actually a really weird arrangement. Instead of giving me, like, a discount to, like, you know how normally if you work in a store, you get, like, a discount to that store? Or at least in the US, that's how it works a lot of the times. Instead, they gave me, like, store credit to spend every month. So I would get, like, $100 every month to spend in the store. And since I worked there for, like, 3 or 4 years, I would just spend that $100 a month on just buying some games, and that's what filled up the wall behind me. So basically almost every game behind me I got for free. I mean, I guess technically I worked for it, you know. Maybe my salary was a little smaller because of that and everything, but who knows. I mean, at the time I was being paid more than minimum wage, but it's far less than people make these days because of the frickin' insane inflation that's gone on. But yeah, it's just really hard for me to work a job where, like, where I know I'm gonna work my ass off and not even be able to get my own place, you know, because the cost of living is so high these days. It's just such a demotivating thing for me. Like, it's so hard, that idea that I could work 40 to 50 hours a week and not be able to afford an apartment. way better than a discount. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Leave me alone. I don't want to be slowed anymore. What a long slow. Oh, you're a mortgage broker, so you work with people who feel like that all the time. Then you get them the money. That's nice. Yeah, I mean, I, like most people, you know, obviously there's tons of people that are like, oh, I'd love to, you know, play video games for a living. You know, like so many people that watch Twitch streams have that feeling. I'm like kind of 50-50. I'm like, I love streaming just because I love just chatting to people about the games I'm playing. Like, just having, like, you and Bombo and the, Big Daddy and stuff like that, even just, like, the few people that I've had just makes streaming so fun for me. But then also, like, if there was... Like, if I could have it be, like, a living, too, that'd be awesome. Same with my, like, reaction stuff. I don't make a lot of money with my reaction stuff, so I don't get a lot of views on that channel. But I love recording it. It's just so much fun. That's the reason... If I was doing that channel for money, I would have quit it a long time ago, because clearly it's probably never gonna grow. But I love recording myself watching shows, and I love, like, talking about shows. And stuff like that. And I personally love watching reactions and stuff like that. So, like, it's just kind of like passion project for me at that point. You do your best to keep the banks honest. Yeah. Lord knows we need that in this world, especially in the US. But yeah. It's so hard to keep up with everything, though. Like, without having the money to, like, hire someone to help with a lot of the stuff, like... Between trying to stream as much as I can every day, you know, helping my family, like I said that I do, helping my dad's business and everything, on top of recording my YouTube reactions and stuff like that to shows and editing them myself. And then also I try to do my gaming channel for YouTube as well. So I try to, like, the best I can make videos or shorts or something like that of what I'm doing. I've been meaning to go... I keep meaning to go make a few shorts. Like, I never ended up doing the one of the clip of me getting the gull. There's been a few other moments that I wanted to, like, make shorts of and stuff, and it's like, on top of, like, I just don't have the time, because by the time I finish, like, recording my reaction stuff, editing it, then streaming for like 4 hours, and then I usually want to just like watch a show for like 30 minutes and then fall asleep rather than work on like more YouTube stuff. And it's like it's just I've actually been quite overwhelmed recently with how much I have, and I've been trying to figure out a way to manage it better. It's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, oh nice, you saw the one of me finding the souls in IO on Nightmare. Yeah, I honestly forgot I even made that one. Yeah, I kind of wanted to go back and my like push through hell, I thought those might have been some funny moments. Like when I'm like almost dying trying to like teleport through some of those zones. I had a few, like, moments of me just, like, frickin' cussing and freaking out. I thought those might make some funny ones to do. I just haven't gone and found that VOD and downloaded it and then cut out all, like, the different moments for the shorts and everything. I was gonna go do it. And then the winter season of anime is gonna be frickin' insane, too. I'm gonna have to just not watch, like, I just can't watch everything that's coming out. It sucks. I want to, but I usually do polls and let I usually only get like 8 to 10 votes on the polls and stuff, but I usually let the people decide what I watch, so I'll probably be doing that because there's so many sequels of shows that I want to watch coming out in winter. In the winter anime season in January. What are my favorite new anime? For something different that is like fairly unique, Oshi no Ko is amazing. It has 2 seasons out, and in January it's getting its 3rd season. What else have I been really enjoying? Dan was a really interesting experience. I liked it. Like that. Oh, you love Dan, nice. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3 is next month. That show has a lot of, like, generic tropes, and some people don't like it because it's very, you know, it's typical battle shonen that, like, shares a lot with other shows, but I've been really enjoying it. What else is next season? Re:Zero Season 4 is coming next season. I believe anyway. Don't quote me on that one. My anime list hasn't updated the Re:Zero yet, but one of my friends said that there was a, like, leak from Crunchyroll that it's coming in January. So I don't have any, he didn't send me a link to that confirmation, it's just... Yeah. Yeah, Re:Zero is awesome. So, Fire Force season, the second part of season, what is that, 3? I think it's on season 3. Fire Force is a really interesting one. I don't know if I'd say it's like an amazing one, but it's like it's just good, if that makes sense, right? Like I wouldn't be like, holy shit, you have to watch it, but it's like it's a good watch. So all those sequels are coming. As for other new anime that have been really enjoyable, Chainsaw Man is somewhat newer and it's getting its movie soon. That one was a lot of fun. Konosuba, yep, I've seen it. That one's hilarious. Your favorite? Nice. Yeah, it's pretty great. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped for it. I think it's in theaters now, or very, very shortly. I think I saw it on, like, the list of one of the theaters near me. But I want to react to it, so I have to wait till it comes out to be able to watch at home. Yeah, no spoilers, please. Yeah, try to be careful with spoilers in chat. I try to avoid as much as I can. Unless I said I've seen the show, then that's fine. I'm currently watching through Attack on Titan. That show's wild. Like, I watched season 1 and 2 way back when they first came out. And then I took a big break and just never went back to it. But man, season 3, and I actually just tonight I watched the first episode of season 4. It's freaking wild, that show. But, One Punch, the first episode I felt like was too dialogue heavy. The second episode I felt was really good. I felt like we had like a return to form of like, we still had a good amount of dialogue, but we had a lot of the funny moments that I really enjoyed. And I felt like it was kind of like back to the form. I kind of felt like they should have removed a little bit from episode 2, threw in a little bit from episode 1, and I feel like episode 2 should have been episode 1 if they just like rearranged things a little bit. But we got kind of blue-balled at the ending of episode 2. But I'm pretty excited for episode 3. Yeah, and they already did an episode 0. They did a recap episode. So it was like they did like a recap episode and then they did a recap episode. But anyway, you know, it's one of those things where it's for the original. I haven't seen the original material, but I have a friend who has, and they were explaining that season 2 ended at a really weird time because right where season 2 ended is where like a lot of dialogue happens in the original content. So they tried to squeeze all of that dialogue in just like the first episode. And we're hoping that means we're moving on to, like, we're thinking for, like, episode 3 and on is supposed to be, like, some really good action stuff coming. And they just want to get all the talking out of the way in the first episode. So, as much as it was kind of unfortunate how the first episode played out, I think in the long run we might appreciate it, rather than them taking 4 to 5 episodes to do what they did in episode 1, right? Now we can just kind of get to the content a little sooner. Yeah, it's a good one. Was there something here I wanted to pick up? I don't think so. I think I just went back to clean out. Lord of Mystery. I don't think so, unless it has a different Japanese name that I know it by. But I don't even think I've heard of it. Oh, shit. Hold on. You know what I also got off stream, which is fucking insane? Hold on. I totally forgot I got this. Yeah. That's the top base for a smiter, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, pretty crazy. Other than that, I have an ethereal thresher we need to add sockets to. I got Naj's chest. Which, this is actually going to be kind of... If I can lose the cast rate, I could gain +1 skills on my Sorc. Depending on where I'm at in my, like, threshold. +1 all res, or 25 all res, and then 1 to all skills. Not terrible. That's my little 1 to traps that I found. Oh, set bonus is 124 MF? Damn. That's pretty wild. But yeah, I have a whole bunch. I have 2 white threshers there. Actually, and I found one in that other run we did. So I have 3 white threshers now, and the ethereal thresher. I have 2 white cryptic axes. I'm just hoping to get a damn 4 socket one of these days. I was just waiting for, I wanted to stream before I added sockets to all this stuff. I know, I hope I hit it with the ethereal thresher too. That'd be sick. We'll do it soon. I just wanted to be live for a little bit longer before I did it. Make sure there's some people here and stuff. See if maybe Big Daddy shows up before I do it. I just get these waves of wanting PoE though. I just had it right there where I was like, I just had a moment in my heart where I was like, oh, PoE, and I got a little bit of excitement built up. Hopefully I don't have to end this stream early tonight. Oh, right. You mentioned Lord of Mystery. Watch the trailer. I do try to avoid trailers the best I can, just because I like going into shows completely blind. I think I might have seen one of the reaction channels I watch doing reactions to that. Like, I haven't watched them, but I think I might have seen them popping up on their channel. Is that on my anime list, or is it not because it's Chinese. Oh no, looks like it is. Holy, that is a non-English title indeed. Very cinematic. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to my list right now. I try not to watch anything unless I do reactions to it, just because I don't want to watch something amazing and then regret not doing reactions to it. But I put it on my list, and I'll put it on the next poll and see if anyone votes for it, or it may be something that I pick up on my own too. I have a few show slots that some of them people vote for what I watch, some of them it's just me being like, I really want to watch this show, so I'm picking this one right now. So I may pick that one up on my own for one of my next ones. Yeah, that's on YouTube. Yep. It should be... my reaction channel is at Morthodon. I will say my format is a little different depending on what kind of reactions you like typically watch. I do timer-based reactions just so you're prepared and you don't waste too much time, which means that you have to have your copy of the episode up and then you put it like side by side with my YouTube video, and then I do like a countdown and you watch the entire episode with me. That's how I do it, to avoid copyright issues and all that, rather than having the actual show in my video, because that comes with a lot of copyright law issues and everything, and you have to like cut and edit your video like perfectly to avoid those issues. So yeah, it's kind of like if you were to like sync up a video with your friend and watch it with them, you know. I also have, if you watch any of my newer videos that I've made, or if you need me to send it to you, I can do that too. If you were to ever check it out, just let me know. I have a guide video showing how to sync up if it's a little confusing. But yeah, I think that's part of the reason why my YouTube isn't very popular, because a lot of people don't want to do that, you know? A lot of people watch on mobile, and it's not easy to watch my content on mobile and stuff like that, because you kind of need to be like at a computer or something to sync up both, or you can use two devices. Like you could put the show on your TV and then have my reaction on your phone. That's like another option and stuff like that. I talk about a lot of that in the guide video. But yeah, since I do get a lot of comments of people being like, there's no video in the episode, how am I supposed to watch this? Which is why I made the guide to teach people how to do it. It's actually a format that a lot of reactors, they offer that format on their Patreon as a paid service. Like you pay them X amount of money a month, and you get to do that, which I just offer for free, you know? That's just how I do my videos. Oh yeah, and my channel is just at Morthodon. It should be youtube.com/@Morthodon, spelt the same as my Twitch channel. It's also linked down in the panels. Oh, you already subbed, okay. Right on. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, I have all kinds of shows. I did reactions to One Punch Man Season 2 and the Season 2 OVAs. And I'm currently doing reactions to Season 3, of course. I've done reactions to, I think, Season 2 and on of ReZero. I know shows you like that if you ever want to watch that content and stuff, feel free. If not, that's fine too. But yeah, currently I'm doing reactions Never watched a reaction before. Yeah, I personally really enjoy them because for me it's like when I really enjoy a show, it's kind of like, have you ever like really enjoyed a show or something and you wanted to like watch it with a friend? And then you're like, it's one of those things where sometimes you're like showing them and you're looking over at them and you're like watching their reaction to like parts you found really funny and you see if they laugh and stuff like that. I guess for me that's what it's like watching a reaction, right? I really enjoy watching people go through things that I really enjoyed and seeing them enjoy it too. Yeah, I found them like probably 5 or 6 years ago, and I just got obsessed with watching them. I just like found a bunch of different channels and watched them, like watched their content, and just fell in love with it. And then that's like shortly after that, I actually started doing my own because I love the idea of it, and I fell in love with the idea of making them myself. I tried doing the cut content where you have like a lot of people say like there's like free use laws or something where you can have like 10 minutes of the show's footage in your YouTube video and you'd be fine without copyright issues. I tried that for a while, but the videos kept getting taken down, and it's really kind of janky the way you have to do it sometimes. And then there was another system for a while where you would redirect people. So, like, you'd have your YouTube video, the person would be like, hey, I'm so-and-so, this is my reaction, you know, this is, you know, Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 10, last time, and then you talk about what happened in the previous episode, and then they say, like, go down to the link to the description below to get the reaction, and then you upload the reaction to a different website that doesn't have as many copyright restrictions. So, different like uploading sites, like some people do Google Drive, some people did Vimeo before. Vimeo was a very popular one, and I did that too. And I had like hundreds of videos uploaded to Vimeo that way. And then all of a sudden Vimeo got more strict and just banned my Vimeo account. So then all of those videos I made that were then linked to Vimeo were now irrelevant. That's where I made the switch to doing the way I do it now, to not have to deal with the copyright issues. Because now there's no footage in my videos at all, so there's no chance of it being removed like that, you know? Well, I think that's my second 4-socket Colossal Vogue, isn't it? I'll have to double check, but I think I already have one of those. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to get the strength for it, so I can't, it's once again not a usable one. Good to have, though, if I don't have one. I think after this cow map specifically, we'll go and we'll try some of the cubing. See if we can get what we need. And then if we do manage to get the 4-socket, we'll probably get our insight made on that, our treachery made on the body armor we have prepped, and then I might play the Sorc for a little bit more tonight.
No.
I wanna get the Sorc through hell if possible. Which I just have Act 4 and Act 5 to push through. Yeah, there's also, if you're ever interested in full bearded me, if you look early enough in my videos, not too early, but, a few years ago, I had, like, a full-on beard. Those are the ones that come up first. I guess, are they, some of them Manly man. Let me see. Whoa, a new subscriber. Amonos the Swell. Crazy. He's on to me. Yeah, the beard was fun for a while, but decided to get rid of it a little while back. Went for the goatee thingy. I kept some of the beard, like, longer here to be like a longer goatee rather than doing like the shorter goatee that some people do. Oh, I probably should take out like 10k. But yeah, I'll probably be clean shaven here soon. I'm gonna be doing the. I think we talked about it before because I think you mentioned I think it was you mentioning charities that had to do in November. But I'm gonna be doing no shave November. Just for fun. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I was planning on... I'm not necessarily doing it because it's No Shave November. I'm doing it because I already wanted to shave. And I wanted to grow out, like, not a long beard like I had before, but I want, like, the full facial hair and then just keep it trimmed short. I wanted to try that for a little while. And then, like, the November thing was just a fun thing because I'm curious if I don't touch it for a month, what it looks like. I honestly, like, I haven't really tried to cut it all off and grow it back like that in so long. I have no idea how much will grow in a month. So, I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of fun. A reverse goatee, oh no. I thought about doing some crazy shit, but I think my family would disown me. Honestly, if I lived on my own, if I ever I would probably do some weird shit, I'm not gonna lie, if I lived on my own, and if I ever get to be a big enough streamer that I end up doing that. If I do end up, like, becoming big enough that I can go on my own and stuff like that, you'll probably see me with frickin' weird shit. I would totally do it if it wasn't for my family having to see it every day. Oh look, a thresher, and it's either ethereal or has sockets, or both. We'll go pick it up in a second. Do we have room? Oh, hey, we got one! I'm still gonna try the ethereal one, though. Holy shit, we finally did it. Oh my god, that's like... How long have I been in hell on characters to yet to get a high-tier frickin' polearm? Same with my monarch taking ages, too. More gamba juice for other characters, right? And we can finally progress the Sorc a little bit, too. Alright, close enough. Alright, so now we only need one ethereal setup, which we're gonna need... What was weapons again? Weapons was the amethyst, right? But then also, was it Ral Am? Yeah, Ral Am Amethyst. Do I have... Ral... I think I picked up an Am somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So we have this as our... 118 strength should be pretty easy on a follower, right? So it's fine to turn this into a treachery? I think so. So we have this for our treachery, which... What is treachery rune word? Should we get that ready too while we're on mules? Treachery... Dale Thal Lem. I'm pretty sure... Dale Thal Lem. I'm pretty sure I have a Lem anyway. I hope so. It's probably on my mule. There's a Lum, but I need a Lem. I think Rune 2... Wait, I did make a Rune 2, didn't I? Or did I not? Rune 2, there we go. Has my ones that I don't have a ton of. Yeah, my one Lem rune. Okay. So, Shale, Thal, Lem. That'll be my treachery. Actually, while we're here... What's the insight rune word? I know it's a soul. Yeah, I can't remember it. Hold on. Insight rune. It's been a few. Insight rune word. Yeah, Ral. Al. Ral Tur Tal Sol. So I need a Tur rune, which I think all my Tur runes are on my mule because I haven't been picking those up. So we need to go over to rune 1. Do you like my organized rune mule, by the way? I've been trying to keep at least a full row of all of these, all nice and organized. Although some of them I started keeping more for things like recipes and stuff. Like, I've been collecting more orts because we can turn them into thulls, which I've been using a lot of thulls. And stuff like that. I've been picking up rals and stuff. You only keep 3, but it's never enough. Yeah, I decided to just do one whole row, and then I did a rune 2 mule to do the ones that don't fit in here. So we needed Tur. We need to start restocking, though. We spent a lot trying to get these damn pole arms these past few days. Okay, I think we're good to get back on this character now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's clean out inventory. We'll put that there for now, if it ends up being what we stick with. Rogue's Bow. That's a really low-level bow. Okie dokie. Ethereal Thresher. Ral. Perfect Amethyst. Okay. Let's go. Come on, baby. Give me 4 sockets on the Ethereal Thresher. Boom. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Good night, baby. Fuck yeah. Well. Damn. Okay, we're gonna store it for now. Let's make our treachery. Shale Thal Lem. Boom. Bunch of attack speed. And then the fade. Hey, thanks for the clip. So, I mean, that's gonna be, like, insight is what I should be doing first, right? I mean, I believe it should be, anyway. It's what I want to do. Or do you think insight should go in the normal one, and then is there another 4-socket rune word that would be better to save the ethereal for? Or is it probably just insight? Oh wait, you can clear the runes out of a piece of gear? What does that take to do? Oh shit. Okay, that's not even that bad. Okay, yeah, we'll make it then. So insight is gonna be Ral Tur Tal Sol. Do you lose the runes if you do that? Does it delete them, or does it take them out? Ral Tur Tal Sol. Gone. Okay. It doesn't matter for an insight, of course. The runes are really easy to get for an insight, but I was just wondering for future reference with like other things. Rel, Tur, Tal, Sol. Yep, I think we're good. Boom, insight. 71 to 732 damage. Wait, what's the rolls on that? So it can roll 200 to 260% enhanced damage. So we got 247. So I guess that's somewhat on the higher end. Yeah. We got high end of attack rating, too. Kind of mid-tier roll on the meditation, but that's fine. Okay. I need to, unfortunately, use the restroom real fast. My tummy just said it's time to go. So I'll be back in, hopefully, under 5 minutes. So I'll be back in a few. Sorry, guys. Guess who's back? It's me. Bet you wouldn't have guessed. Okay, so first thing is first, I think. I think we need to... Actually, we'll just wait. We won't hire a new merc for this lady yet. We'll wait on that. We are gonna move things over to the... We're gonna move things over to the Sorc and play that for a bit. Actually, I think I... Do you think I should just get rid of all these white polearms now? Except for obviously the Colossal Volg, unless I have like an extra one. But all these white threshers, I don't know that I need them now, right? Unless you want a white Thresher Insight on other tunes. Yeah, I usually just mule the gear over between the characters. I mean, I would eventually like to have just the characters individually geared. Obviously, but... Gamba money. Yeah, honestly, I have a second 4-socket Thresher that I found, too, right before that. So I don't think I need these. And then by the time I do need them, I might find more 4-socket polearms anyway, so... I don't know if I want to keep this. I grabbed this for like a bit lower level, like strong base. But I don't know, I might just always use my bow lady. I mean, I'll hold on to it. Fuck it, Hoarder. Hoarder mode activated. Okay, so next we need to move... Which, these are a bunch of mana ones that I've, like, replaced. But I think I had 3 mana ones on the Sorc before. And then I have some better ones on this character, where I get 31 mana and 13 life. I think I'll leave all of these. And I have, like, a 50 mana and stuff. I think I'll leave all these so I don't have to transfer that part over between characters. And then I'll work on some of my own charms for that character. But what we do need is the Sanders boots, the... Nope, not Peace Chest. We don't need that. We need Spirit. Not the gloves, not the ring, not the amulet, not the belt. The lore helmet we are using. That might actually be the only 2 things we have to move over. Actually, we will take the lower res one, too. That might help. That's coming big time handy on this character, so it'll probably be useful on that, too. Okay. And then I can't get the good Act 2 mercs in Hell, right? Or can I? Is it only... Because I know Nightmare is when you first get the option for, Are the Hell ones different? I can't remember. Sorry. Well, I'm torn between either the Cold Enchanted one or just Might Aura to make him do more damage to immunities. Unless you have a better recommendation on which one to use. I've always heard either the Might Aura one or the Cold Enchanted one. Might, more lifesteal, so more tanky, but whichever you want. As for Act, you have no idea if they stop spawning. I guess I could check how. I just don't know if I have my maps laid out, and I'd have to, like, reset the maps. Actually, let's go back to Players 1 while I'm thinking about it, because we're going to push through the rest of hell on this character. Let's check Our Lady, too. What is she? She's got nothing on, so we can replace her. Okay. Thorns. Defiance, Thorns, 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 Prayer. Might. Oh, so you can get Might. And Holy Freeze. So it seems like you can get them in Hell. Okay. We'll grab Kasim. Actually, does she have money? Find out. Oh, she did. Okay. We're also gonna have to... Oh, wait. Oh. Shit. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. I dropped my MF on this character. I forgot I did that. I dropped my MF on this character because I was trying to farm white bases at one point. Okay. So I think we'll settle for that mana charm-wise. And then we need our lore back on. And then we're gonna have to get enough strength for Monarch now that we have it, so we're gonna have to respec this character. I do think I have a charm on my other character I want. So before we do more, let me go to my mule, which I think it might be on gear 2. Nope. My charms must be on gear 3 then, I think. There we go. Look at this one I got the other day. Pretty juicy. We'll exchange it. How do you find this stuff? I don't know, man. I don't know if it's because I've been doing a lot on higher player count. To be fair, I say the same thing about some of the stuff that you guys find, too. Like, I think it might have been Bombo who said, like, last night he was like, oh yeah, I was farming and I just got, like, 2 Shakos and a Maras and a something else. And I was like, I've never even seen a Shaco drop for me or Amara's, like, naturally. So I say the same thing about that shit. He has IRL MF. I have a friend that's like that too. I have a friend who legit, he'll get on these games and he'll just get the best luck ever. Good to play PoE with, he finds you all your gear. Nice. Oh, man. Okay, so let us respec, I guess, and get our strength we need. They gave you one of the Shakos, nice. I apparently don't have any plus strength at all. We lost some health, but we have a spirit equipped now, which is really nice. Which also... Oh, we might as well do our skills while we're here. I guess we'll just go back to what we were before. I think I was told to do to minus 100 on the cold res. And then max frozen orb. Max ice bolt, right? Yeah. We need teleport, we need static field. We need this for Hydra, this for Fire Mastery. We max out Hydra. And then I did want to put, like, let's go to 10 on static field just to give us more range. And then the rest will be into fire skills now. I think that'll be the plan. So we're back to that setup now. Put that there. We should be good skill-wise there. Let's equip our follower.
I'll put that to good use.
Oops, wrong thing.
I'll put that to good use.
Does he have 183 strength? Nice.
I'll put that to good use.
Alright, we'll see how he does with that. Here. So what's our FCR now? 30, 58, what is that? 68, 78, 93. With the ring, we're at 103. What's the third breakpoint? Oh, you're right, it is on the character sheet. But I like doing math, okay? Oh, 93. Wait, I did my math wrong. Damn. So I need... If I want to reach 105, I need to do... Quick math. Right? I fucked up, okay? I don't even know where I really went wrong. I thought I did good, but I guess I didn't. 30, like, it is right? 30, 58, 60, 70... Oh, is that where I went wrong? This would have been 83, right? And then 93. Yeah, that's where I went wrong. I accidentally added an extra 10 to when I was doing the stealth math, I think. Yeah, I mean... Trangs could hit me there, but I'd lose MF. I think the only way to hit it would be running another FCR ring and running, crafting a caster belt. How do we can we craft a caster belt? Control that. Caster belt. Is it? Hello? Control F? Oh, there it is. I'm blind. Yeah, I mean, we can do it. We just need to find the base to put it on. Alright, well... I highly doubt in Act 4 we can buy the belt we need, right? Do they probably don't sell that high a base. And they're not white. Okay. I guess we'll just keep an eye out and work towards that, I suppose. I don't think I've done any of Act 4 yet, right? No, no waypoints anyway. I played too much Amazon. I saw immune to lightning and I was like, guess I'm fucked. Man, it like feels weird being on the Sorc again. My damage actually feels better than I thought it was going to be. So far, he's done pretty good tanky-wise. Wait, I didn't want those mana pods. I haven't even seen his health move yet. Fucking 2 Grand Charms already. How much MF are we at, actually? We're not like Giga full MF mode. Okay, only 113. We're missing a Nagel ring, which I probably could just replace my other ring for the other Nagel ring right now, honestly. I don't need the FCR to hit the second breakpoint, I don't think, right? My weapon, chest, and shield do it? Yeah, no, it definitely does. Only reason I kept it on was for, like, the little bit of res it's giving me, but it's not even giving me that much res. I'll probably just put the Nagel ring on for now. Oh, he died. Useless follower. No, I'm just kidding. He tanked, like, Isuel and a whole army of frickin' Venom Lords. I should have ported him away when I saw how much damage he was taking. Oh, he's almost dead. We might as well kill him. I didn't realize I got him that low. I was gonna be like, I'll go get my follower for this, but... Okay, I'm gonna need to pull out a little more money to bring him back. Okay. Amazon's life scaling is just really nice, isn't it? Compared to Sorc. I know Sorc has one of the worst life scaling, if I'm not mistaken. Your Gamba Kuins? Wait, what? Yeah, my Zon had like 1200, 1300 HP with I feel like even less. I think she had less points into Vitality than the Sorc. The Sorc sitting at 900. Oh, Resing Merc took Gamba. Yeah. I thought you had like some like I thought you were trying to say like coincidence or something. like short for coincidence with like gambling or something like that. I don't know what I thought. I know, that's my big pet peeve about the mercs in D2. I always hate, like, spending the money to have to bring them back. Like, I feel like half the time I'm farming money so that way I can afford to bring my mercs back. Ow. I hate the lightning fuckerinos. They are the worst thing in this game. Might have to go back for some more potions. I know, so bad, yeah. It's, that and dealing with immunities. Honestly, if mercs didn't die, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with immunities either. But the problem is half the time you can't keep your merc alive to even help you kill the immunities until you get, like, really far in, and by the time you get that far, you can pretty much deal with the immunities yourself anyway. It's like, it's a really... Diablo 2 is a really weird game in its challenges. Don't get me wrong, I have fun playing it, but there's just... It does have, like, a weird progression feel. And it really doesn't make for good build diversity. Like, you almost have to play something that has, like, multiple elements, or you have to play something like a hammer pally where there's not many immunities to what you do. But then, like, because Sorc is so OP early on for teleport, it's like... It feels like the end-all be-all is just a Sorc for early game, and that gets boring. I am completely out of life potions. Oh, my follower was able to, tank that. He at least was able to kill that elite for me. That was cool. With all the damage he has now. I'm so slow. That's like probably gonna be one of the big reliefs I feel when I start playing PoE again. Like not trying to keep my follower alive. Well, I definitely have a new thing to focus. I wish I thought of it before because I know I've seen that belt like a ton of times, and now that I need one, I'm not gonna find one. But at least I have another reason to farm cows, so that'll be fun. Because I need to, I mean, I think the top base might be like the Viper Fang to craft a caster belt out of. Come on, follower. Can you kill this guy, please? There's a cool, unique one with SCR on it. Can't remember what it's called, though. Yeah, I haven't seen any, like, if anything, I don't have it yet. I haven't seen any belts with SCR yet. Which, technically, if I wanted to blow some more resources, I might, if I get really lucky, I might be able to get away with not making an FCR belt. If I use a Hell rune, I was told you can re-roll the values on my Spirit Shield to get a better roll here. If I can get from 28 to like 35%, that would gain me 7%, and then my weapon's only 30. So I could like make I have more 4-socket swords saved, so I could just craft new spirits and try to get one with a higher roll and potentially make up for the 10% that I'm missing without needing a belt. Which, technically, aren't I missing... I'm missing more than that, right? I'm missing, unless, was there something else I was gonna put on that was gonna give me it? Wait, no. Yeah. Yeah, I'm missing 12%, technically. But I'm also missing 5... 10... Oh my god, if I got perfect spirit and perfect... If I got both my spirits to be perfect rolled, I could get away with spirit, stealth, the other spirit, and then one FCR ring. As long as I'm thinking about that right, but I think I am. Excuse me? Wait, what the fuck just happened? Why did my audio just pop up on my computer? Like, as if I, like, raised or lowered my audio. I did not press any button of the sort to do that. I don't even know what button that is. Yo, I'm being hacked. Something's been really weird with my audio. My friend was saying my audio was cutting out pretty bad earlier, too. I think I might have fixed it, but yeah, that's really weird. Unless, like, the volume button on my... If I have, like... I don't know if I have a button like that on my... I have a bunch of buttons on my headphones. I don't know if one of them is, like, stuck or something and somehow... Wait, was it my sweatshirt? Hold on, do I have something back here to control that? I have some wheel. I have a wheel right here. Does this do it? Ah, okay. I think it was my sweatshirt. I have a wheel on the back of my headphones, and then this sweatshirt is like... The hoodie is like really close to the back of my head, and like, depending on how I'm sitting. And I think the hoodie rubbed against the button on the headphones. Mystery solved. I don't have a hacker trying to steal my computer info. Joke's on them, I don't do any banking on my phone, on my computer anyway. No, ouchie. I, like, didn't... It was such a narrow hallway, I didn't have, like, anywhere to run from their bombardment of attacks. Ow, man, those ranged buttholes. Are they fire immune over there? Can I just hurl... Eat some Hydras, assholes. I haven't watched the video yet, but one of the content creators for PoE that I watch a lot has a video saying huge balance changes confirmed for PoE. If that is true, and if that means, like, class balancing, I hope, like, there's not too many nerfs. Because I do, like, I got myself really in the mood to play Bama. I hope Bama's not going to be, like, dead with whatever they do. But on the flip side, if that is true, I am kind of excited to see, like, a big meta shift, maybe. Heard Caster League. Isn't that every league? No, I'm just kidding. Maybe like Self-Caster. Self-caster hasn't really been that popular. Like, cast on crit type caster is typically pretty popular. If you consider that a caster. I don't really know what was like really big mercenary league, so I can't really say too much to that regard. Self-cast is too slow. Yeah, that's the main issue with it. And I don't even know if, like, can self-cast, like, even get to the damage levels of, like, various, like, cast on crit builds and stuff like that. I guess it depends on the spell. I think there are some, like, crazy high damage, like, Divine Ire builds and stuff like that I've heard of. But those are really slow. The question is, how do you speed that up? Like, it's really hard, like, something you have to, like, stop and cast, it's really hard to, like, how do you speed that up and make it good? I'm dead. I walked right back into all their range. That was on me. Yep, that was 100% my fault. Can I get back to that? I mean, I killed almost everything on the way, I think. I might be able to get back to my corpse. Alright, let's, we did manage to get our corpse, but let's head back, I guess, and get our follower and get reset up and everything. And then we'll try and, get back to where we were. What does it take to revive him? 50k. But yeah, I mean, if they can't speed up caster, then I don't think it's gonna be caster league, unless it's like cast on crit or something, and that's what they mean by it. Guess we'll make a TP over here as well, just in case we die somewhere again. Either way, I'm really curious, just because, like, like I said, I feel like the meta shifted a little bit. Like, a lot of the same skills have been good for a while, with like a couple interchanging ones between leagues. But I feel like there hasn't been like a big shakeup in a while. I don't think. At least as far as I can remember, but I could be wrong. I mean, he's doing pretty good for the most part. Like, every now and then he gets in, like, sticky situations, but... Oh, he's immune to fire. Clear this out. We did. Alright. Hell Forge. Let's see what we get. A co-room. Wow. It's not bad. Yeah, I have a couple of them now, but it might what does co combine into? I gotta remember that, like, combining up when it gets to some of those higher ones isn't terrible either. Got no idea. I can look it up at some point. Right. Cool thing is, I'm actually killing a lot more too, so it's like... My Amazon I skipped a lot since I was only single element. Plus, this is a lot of fire. Like, I haven't really run into any cold immune too. Maybe if I had into some cold immune I would have skipped, but... I need to try to remember when I fight Diablo to weapon swap into my Gull. The Gull, baby. Yeah. That's another thing I need to work on. I have more, emotes to do for sub-emotes I gotta do. Yet another thing on the ever-expanding list of things that I need to get done. Yeah, I get to relax a little bit in this act, but then next act is where things are gonna suck. There's a lot of, well, there's also some cold immunes here, as I'm running into them now in Chaos Sanctuary. But there's a lot of cold immunes in Act 5. Guess I should put another TP down too, just in case. Although, probably won't be doing Act 5 tonight, I just realized the time. We're probably going to be heading out shortly. I probably won't do much off-stream. I'm trying to, preserve my interest in the Diablo grind. Even though, like I said, I'm still having like a decent amount of fun, there's still a lot of things I want to accomplish. But there is like a small part of me that's starting to just be like, let's wait till PoE. So I think I'll probably dick around on another game for the little bit of time I have off stream. I have little, like, games that I like to play for when I'm just, like, watching shows. So I'll probably just, watch a show and play one of those games. Ow. Okay. Honestly, I think that Colossal Vogue can be some money, so I think I'll grab it. Yeah, it's one of the games I play. I'm a big fan of the sim games. Like simulator games, like farming sim and little games like that. And there's one that I play, it's called Out of Ore. And it's like you're using like the big heavy digging machinery and stuff, and you're digging like your own like digging up like iron ore and copper ore and putting it into like excavators, and I have like a whole assembly line that turns it into like iron bars and stuff like that. And so it's basically very chill. You're basically just like scooping buckets and then pouring buckets, you know, so it's kind of like if I'm watching a show. It's called Out of Ore. It's a smaller kind of simulator game where you work your way up with equipment too, so you get bigger equipment as you make more money and stuff like that. If you wanted to, you could it's kind of like farming sim where you start with a loan. Or sometimes I just start by hand. You can just use like a pickaxe to dig into the ground and stuff, and like dig up ores and sell it that way. Sometimes I challenge myself by starting by hand and working my way up to machinery and stuff like that. Yeah, I have a lot of fun on those games. They're kind of my, like, when I'm in between games, I'll play one of those while I'm waiting for, like, a new action RPG league or a new game to release or something. I'll play those and just watch TV shows. But yeah, we'll probably kill Diablo and then call it for tonight. And then we'll do Act 5, and then maybe, we might do some Hell Mephisto runs after we beat Act 5 tomorrow. Because I think we're pretty decent on bases, unless we really need that belt base for more cast speed. Other than that, we should be pretty good to just... Alright, follower, this is all you. Get him, broski. No, don't get decrepified. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get him. Yeah, get it. Yeah, fuck him up. I'm pretty excited to do some Hell Mephisto runs. Hopefully we can get lucky and get some gear. I don't know what, like, difficulty we can do it on at a decent speed, though. Like, obviously, if we cheese it, we could probably do, like, player 7, but the kill would probably take a very long time, and I don't know if that's considered efficient or not. Loot is loot. Yep. Yeah, we'll definitely mess around. We'll find something comfy. For sure. Hopefully, if I can get my cast rate to that third breakpoint, maybe teleporting to Mephisto will be easier. Hopefully I won't... You were saying you, like, almost never get hit. Ooh, I don't know that I want that crude Monarch. I guess casters, you don't get hit too much, right? So it's not too big of a deal. So maybe I should take it. Crude just means, like... It has a lower base durability, right? If I'm not mistaken. Let's see, what does this get? 107 defense, so a bit less defense. 26 to 28 durability. Yeah, this is 85. Ugh, I'll definitely have to think about that one. But I guess I'll save it. I think the plan is to do this, and then teleport this way. That way we can kite, which was the plan. Did we get them all? That wasn't too bad. Not sure what the mod on the shield does. Yeah, I think it lowers the durability, right? It being crude. 26 of 28 durability, so it has a 28 max durability. This one has 86. But I mean, as a caster, your ship breaks pretty slow, so it's like, does it matter? Like, what, this one's lost 1 durability since I've played it tonight. Yours is higher than that, yeah. Okay, well, let's try to kill him. Hopefully we don't get shit on.
Not even death can save you from me.
I'm slowed. Yep, I saw that coming. Oh, I didn't switch to the gull! Fuck, shit. I was too busy not dying. Oh well, that's fine. Not like we're trying to MF right now anyway. We're just trying to progress. Alrighty, guys. I think I will probably call it there, head off, and get some sleep. Fill back up on potions so we're ready to push. But tomorrow we'll try to beat hell on the Sorc, and then we'll just be back to actually farming things for a while until, if we decide... I don't even know if I'm going to get to my Paladin before PoE, to be completely honest. I mean, 7 days is kind of a long time. Like, I can get a lot done in that time, so we'll just have to see how the farming goes. If I farm up a few more items that are potentially good for a smiter, then I might, try and get the smiter going. If not, I might just keep farming between cows and, like, the different bosses that are good on a Sorc. We'll see. But maybe I'll get a little bored too, and I'll want to try, because I do kind of want to try Hammerden before I take another big break. I would like to get my Paladin to the point where it's good to switch him to Hammerden and try Hammerden for a bit, because I've never really done a geared Hammerden. I've done a Hammerden from like 18 to like 25 or something, and then never really made it much farther than that. So, yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll give Pally, like, an honest shot just to get, like, a good feel for it, and then we'll have a bunch of our characters ready, and I'll probably try to continue this offline adventure the next time I come back to D2 after, maybe after PoE and different, whenever we get back into D2 again later on. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much. Glad you liked the stream, Momonos. I appreciate it. I try my best to be entertaining. But yeah. Hopefully you have a good one as well. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.